station too.
So we're currently in the Jeep Compass, and we've been testing this out for about a week. It's an automatic, and Nick's used to a nice automatic. There's lots and lots of controls here, and for once we actually found the sat nav to be really good, didn't we?
Yeah, it makes a change actually. Some of them are quite difficult to navigate, ironically.
Yeah, you know, you find yourself having to try and get your way through all the options, but you can see here there's like auto and four-wheel drive, so there's obviously, it picks up whether there's snow, sand or mud. We didn't have that issue because we're in Wales, but you know, it's on auto, so it'll automatically pick it up. You've got your obviously your USB points. The aircon's really good. There's some that come through your seats, which is really handy if you want to keep really cool. That's the back, which looks real good. Nice amount of space. It feels like it's massive, but it's really not. So you've got your auto window screen, and then if you're in the car on your own, for example, I like to lock the car when Nick goes into petrol stations, so I can lock it and then open it again as a passenger. This adjusts so you can move it forward if you want to move your armrest. You've got cup holders, which is really important. Obviously, you've got a nice bit of space there. There's plenty of leg room, and adjustable just here. Got, obviously, that actually works as a cup holder as well, should you have something other than coffee. Oh, sorry, I can't open the door there. Again, you've got another cup holder there, and you've got these back bits here. There's plenty of space, including obviously vents for the back, and you've got a USB point and actually a plug socket as well, which is obviously handy if you've got kids and stuff when you're travelling with them. So there we go. Nice size, good space there, great for travelling. So obviously the boot opens automatically, like so. You've got a massive space here, obviously underneath, if I can do it, you've got your spare tyre, goes in there nice and snugly. Great space, as you can see. So we've obviously been camping with it, so we've got all our stuff in. And I've just noticed this B here, that's Beats by Dr. Dre, that's the sound system you've got, and we've tested it out, and it's pretty good. So that's that there, and then if you press said button, it closes for you as well.
Okay, so some of my favourite features about this particular car, obviously we've driven a lot of cars in a lot of countries, and I think this is probably my favourite of the last 3 or 4 years for a lot of reasons. It doesn't have any quirks in a good way. So sometimes you get a great car that's really fun, but something's not that well thought out, or it's a bit small or a bit big, or your view's not that great, or the seating position's not good. And this doesn't have any sort of quirks like that. You know, the seating position's good and high. It's a big vehicle, but it doesn't feel big. It drives like a small vehicle. Everything's well laid out and well planned. Within a couple of minutes it kind of feels intuitive. You've got your Bluetooth phone controls, you've got your cruise control. One of the really cool features as well that's really good is it has a lane assist. So if you start to come out of your lane when you shouldn't, it automatically corrects itself. Also with the cruise control, it'll keep a distance between a vehicle in front of you without you having to speed up or slow down, which is also very cool. Keyless entry, so as long as you've got the key in your pocket, you don't actually need to press anything. You just walk up to the car, click, it unlocks and you climb in. chuck your key in the door, put your foot down, press start, and that's it. Something else that was really useful actually whilst we were travelling in Wales, because of the nature of the terrain, is you can actually go to a sort of semi-automatic, so you can go into drive like this, and that automatically selects your gears. If you're finding it's not shifting quick enough, or you think that there's a better gear for you, you can pop it sideways, and that will give you manual control over your gears. Also have the awesome reversing camera, which works really well. It's kind of basic in its layout, but it works really intuitively, and so you can kind of, that line tracks really well, and it just gives you that extra bit of peace of mind when you're reversing. So that's really cool as well. Yeah, as I say, I think this is probably my favourite car out of the last few years, just because it does everything really well.
So as you'll see, we've got speakers at the top here, so you almost get like a surround sound, and there's ones down here. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm quite happily and comfortable here. So as a passenger, it's pretty comfortable as well.
So this entertainment sort of central control console is really straightforward. Media, obviously it's connecting to one of our phones, Annie's I think, and it works with Spotify and all those kinds of things. Climate control, this is something that I thought was really good, in that you've got a really detailed control panel for your climate control on the touch screen, but that's not always practical when you're driving along to be sort of messing around and trying to find your menu. So you do have manual controls here as well, not quite as detailed, but for basic, you know, hot, cold and direction, it's actually all in one place, which is something we found with another vehicle, that you had to go through all the screens and it was a real pain in the butt. Again, heated seats, heated steering wheel, vented seats, navigation system that actually works, didn't put us wrong the whole time we were away, and then you've got a full phone system as well, so it's a hands-free kit, and that's also controlled on the steering wheel here as well with one of these suite of controls. Fuel economy is good, drives well on the motorways, really nimble. We're going through some really narrow, windy little roads in Wales, and it really held its own. So, you know, couple that with the really good built-in entertainment and navigation, really good drive. It's just really easy to use, and it looks fantastic. It's kind of a big version of the Renegade. So if you look outside, you'll see that the wheel arches are kind of square and flared out in the same way as the Renegade, but which is, you know, a really cool sort of mini Jeep. But this just gives you that extra space. You can easily get 3 adults in the back. You've got loads of boot space, ISOFIX for child seats, you know, cup holders. Kind of, it just does everything. It's a really great package. I'm really pleased with it.